Okay, so this is the egg before. This is when I'm first putting it in the pan. You can see how the outside is clear and the inside is yellow. And then as we watch it cook in the pan, it's going to change, as you will observe. So I'll show you even while we're waiting for that to cook. I'll crack another egg into the bowl so you can see that first part, because I started this video and then it was taking so long to cook the egg. So there's my setup. I've got my oil, I've got my bowl. This is a video for experiment 1 for students who weren't able to do it at home. So while our other egg is cooking, I'm just going to go ahead and show you the first part, which is what you will put in your chart. So I've got my bowl, I've got my egg, and I'm going to use my right hand. I have a better chance to do it with one hand that way. And then I'm going to get it in there. Might be messy. If I wasn't taping this, I would have definitely used 2 hands, so I'm going to take those eggshells out of there. Now put your observations in the chart of what it looks like before. So you can see that again, the yellow middle, the clear around the outside. Of course, the egg whites are clear until you cook them. I bet a lot of you have experienced that or observed that before. So back over here, yeah, it's starting to cook. I know it's because my element size was down. That's why it's taking longer than usual. I just turned it back up. I can hear the oil starting to sizzle. You can see how it's starting to turn white on the outside there. I'm going to add a little bit of water to it so it doesn't stick to the pan. I'm trying to make this over easy. Okay, so what you're going to do for this lab is in the chart that you have there, you're going to put your before observations and then put your after observations, and then you're going to answer the questions which are on the last page. So here's the chart, which you're doing the raw egg here, raw egg before change, after change, and then what does the cooked egg look like? So experiment number 1, cook the egg and then complete your observations of the cooked egg. Then don't forget about the questions. Some students have been turning this in already without the questions. So here's the questions. When you cracked the egg, you separated the egg from its shell and might have even broken the yolk. I did break the yolk the second time. The first time I didn't actually. But did you change what the egg is? What has changed by cracking the egg? And then you answer question 2 and 3. All right, so that's what the egg looks like after it's cooked. I'll take the lid off so you can see it better. You can see how the clear has become white, right? And then also the yolk is solidifying. The longer you cook it, the more the yolk will solidify, right? Because some people like their yolk not very cooked so they can dip their toast in it. Or whatever. Some people like it to be quite cooked. Once it's cooked even more, the white kind of covers over the yellow, doesn't it? I bet you've seen that before. Like if you wanted to have a well-cooked egg, then you would keep cooking it until that yellow is totally solid. Right now it's still a little bit runny, but it is cooked, so you could go ahead and make your observations based on that. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day.